Alisa, come
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, my honorable board of directors, my pro-chancellor, my vice-chancellor, my teachers, and my fellow students. Good afternoon to you all. My name is Ezalo Cynthia, and I'm from Nigeria, also from School of Journalism and Mass Communication Department. Today is the 8th of March, also known as the International Women's Day. And I want to speak on the topic I titled, Discrimination Against the Female Child in Nigeria, West Africa. I want to share with you what is happening in my country, how the women are being discriminated. Africa is a great continent, and Nigeria is a great country, filled with great people, great women, great mineral resources, so many of them. But there are some practices that is against the women happening in Africa, Nigeria to be precise. And such practices include, in terms of education, discrimination in terms of education, in terms of family inheritance, and early marriage. When I was growing, there is one statement that my father used to make. And that statement usually says in my language, which means, which means in English, since I didn't go to school, my children, especially the female ones, must be educated. I kept on hearing this comment as I'm growing, and I was wondering, why is he always making this comment? Besides, it is every child's right to go to school. But I never knew that he was actually pointing out on some discriminations against the girl child as regards to education. Some days ago, I was chatting with a Nigerian student, a primary school or secondary school student. She's 18 years old or 16, thereabouts. And I asked her, would you want to go to the university when you finish your high school, when you graduate from high school? And she said no. And I was expecting her to say because of poverty or something. And she told me that she wants to get married. The girl I'm talking about is between 16 to 18 years. I don't blame her anyways. I blame the parents because they did not tell her the importance of education. Nigerians believe that, not just Nigerians, Africans and other places, they believe that women's education ends in the kitchen, ends in her husband's house, which is wrong. Another way that women are being discriminated is in early marriage, like I said. Because of time, I'm gonna be fast. Some African men, Nigeria to be precise, I like using my country, they believe that educated women would intimidate them when they get married to them. And in order to avoid intimidation, they had to go for the small, growing girls. The people I'm talking about are between the age of 16, 18, 20. They like early marriage a lot. They like marrying the younger ones that are still growing. The younger ones are ones to go to school. And you know, when they get married to such ones, everything about them will stop immediately and they will start going into childbearing, which is wrong. And when such thing happens, we'll end up having more of uneducated mothers who cannot help their children in assignments, who cannot give proper sex education. There are so many things. Another one is inheritance. I like using myself as an example. My grandfather was a wealthy man, very wealthy man. He had lots of properties, lots of things, lots of wealth. And he had so many daughters with just 4 sons. Do you know what happened? When he died, his 4 sons inherited everything except the daughters who got married. Some of them got married to wealthy people, except one. And you know what happened? That particular one died of asthma because she don't have the money to take care of her health. And I asked my father, I told my father, if she had inherited at least little portion of her father's wealth, I'm sure she would have helped herself. the barbaric aspect of the Nigerian culture, which is discrimination to the women. So today, being the 8th of March, the International Women's Day, I, as Alo Cynthia, I joined the millions of women out there celebrating the International Women's Day to speak against the gender discrimination happening in Nigeria, in West Africa. My name is Alo Cynthia. Thank you.
Thank you. It was a great speech, and actually she shared